What is up, bros and broettes? You know who it is, your one and only Maximus Pump, aka Pump Skywalker. And in today's video, let's talk about should you work out while you're sick? Well, when I first started fitness, I thought if I was sick, I should work out to make the sickness go away. Like if I had a cold or a runny nose or a sore throat, I thought to myself, hey, maybe I just have to go to the gym. I have to sweat it off. I have to get my body temperature high, and maybe it'll make the cold or my sore throat go away because I just needed to pump the blood and get the endorphins flowing, and then I'll feel better. Well, that's not always the case. When you're sick, you're basically your immune system is weak. So that just means that you're more susceptible to getting sicker. So if you're feeling signs of fatigue, you feel cold, you have fever, you have chills, you have body aches, I would not work out at all. The thing that's going to happen is if you go work out and you try to work off the cold symptoms, what's going to happen is you're going to get an immune response, and that is going to put you over the edge and make you feel even worse. So you might end up on the road to recovery, but then if you work out, then it might tip you over, and then you have a full-blown cold or flu. Because when your immune system is shot, it's weak, it's your body's natural response is to start recovering right away. So when you go to the gym and you work out hard or you start sweating, your body has to prioritize recovery first. So if you're putting more emphasis on working out and trying to feel better while your body's trying to recover, it's gonna do the opposite effect, and you're gonna end up feeling a lot worse after that because the body naturally wants to recover first. So now you're putting more demands on your body. If your body's trying to recover and now you're trying to break down muscle tissue and build muscle, your body's gonna prioritize recovery first. So if you put too many demands on the body, it's just gonna eventually explode and you're gonna get even sicker. So it's almost like just putting too much pressure on your body when it's trying to recover, and then it has all of these demands. Eventually things are going to fall apart, and that's where you end up getting sick. Because I've gone to the gym and I've had a sore throat or a runny nose, and then I just did my workout as usual. I thought if I put a little bit more oomph into it, I'll feel a lot better. But what ended up happening was I got sick a lot worse, and that if I could have taken a day or two off from the gym, then I wouldn't have gotten sick, which means if you get sick, you're out of the gym for a week. So taking a day or two off is better than getting sick and then being out of the gym for a week to almost close to 2 weeks. Typically, if you're sick, you are going to be pretty contagious. So if you're coughing, you're contagious already. So I highly recommend do not going to the gym if you are contagious, because you're just going to spread your sickness to other people and you're going to get them sick. I was going to the gym around 1 to 2 a.m. a couple years ago, and usually it's just me working out by myself. You'll often get a few stragglers come in from 1 to 2 or 3 a.m. And there's this one guy that came in. I'm on friendly, good terms with him, and we talked for a bit around 3 a.m. And then we went ahead and did our exercises. That day I felt fine, and when I was talking to him, he didn't look or sound sick at all. He may have said that he was recovering from being sick, and that's why he's back at the gym. So after that day, the day after, 24 hours later, I started getting fever symptoms. I started getting chills, fatigue. I started having a very high grade fever coming in, and then my throat was really sore. And then next thing you know, it was a full-blown flu and cold. And had I not had to interact with him, I probably would have been safe, because he either had cold and flu symptoms and was recovering but still contagious, or he was on his way to becoming even more sick with the flu and cold. So he was so contagious that he gave it to me, and he was the only person in that gym at that time, the only person I interacted with within that 24 hours, and I got sick. So it's better to just, if you're feeling it, better be safe than sorry. Do not get others infected. If you're contagious, stay home, rest a day or two, see how you feel from there, and then you can kind of calculate if you want to go back to the gym or if you would just want to wait a few more days, because it's not worth going to the gym and sacrificing 1 or 2 days for a week or 2 weeks being off the gym just because you can stay home from the gym when you're sick. So lose 2 days, or you can lose 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks if you're sick. And being sick isn't fun because you don't eat, your body's aching, you're tired, you lose all those gains that you made at the gym. So it's definitely not worth it. It's better to just play it safe, stay at home, and recover. I had another incident where a friend of mine was asking if he should work out because he was feeling a slight sore throat and a mild cough. I told him that he should probably stay at home because since he's coughing, he's pretty contagious. And sure enough, the next day he was in bed, he had body aches, he was on cold and flu medicine. He ended up getting pretty sick. So that's a good thing he took my advice. Otherwise, he would have went and got a lot of people sick, especially if you're working out in a very populated gym. Chances are you're going to get a lot of people sick, or they're going to get you sick as well. So hopefully for them, hopefully they think about others, just like you're thinking about others, about not getting them sick. Yeah, that's my take on if you should work out if you're sick. A runny nose and a mild sore throat, you can go to the gym. Probably just avoid people. Make sure you wash your hands, sanitize, do a light workout. So a walk, a jog, some light weights, a lot more reps. Get the body moving, get the blood pumping, and then go home and then make sure you take a full recovery stack, which is basically protein, creatine, glutamine, your zinc, your vitamin C, your magnesium, and then make sure you're getting up 8 to 10 hours of sleep, and then you can go on from there to see how you feel the next day. If anything's evacuating out of your body, if you're coughing, if you have a lot of phlegm, if it hurts to swallow because you have your sore throat, if you're getting you're getting high temp, you're feeling really heated up, that means your body's natural response is trying to recover, and it's trying to do it as soon as it can. So that just means you're gonna have to take a few days from the gym and let the body do its thing, let it recover, let it, start defending, sending out cells and defending against the bad bacteria, and let the body do its thing. You might have to end up not going to the gym for a few days, but that's worth it, because then if you end up going to the gym and you get even more sick, you're gonna end up losing 1 to 2 weeks. So not worth it, especially if you want to make a lot of gains in the gym. So you should always prioritize recovery, because recovery means that you're going to be able to get to the gym quicker and sooner than to have time away from the gym, not making any gains at all. When you're sick, you should be recovering. When you're out of the gym, you should be recovering. So the faster you can recover, the faster you can get back to the gym and make those gains. That being said, that's all I have to say for if you should work out while being sick. Again, make sure you listen to your body and try not to get other people sick. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.